morning, everybody. What a picture perfect, beautiful weather day here in Las Vegas, Colombo Day, October 13th, 2025. And yeah, I made it down safely. Thank you to those of you who were on the live stream last night. I will be live streaming a mega stream today, starting about 3 or 4 o'clock, and we'll probably go till about 9 o'clock, about maybe 9:30, get some dinner and all that. We'll have a good time. We'll be out on the main streets of Las Vegas, and we always have a blast. Anyway, I got down here. I got some projects to do over at the church, and wow, Father Creer, I see him this morning, right? I'm going over to help out at the morning food service, which is something that's been done here for about 23 years now, 5 days a week. And pardon this helicopter overhead. He says, I got good news and I got bad news. Which do you want to hear first? I said, always tell me the bad news first, and then, okay, then the good news kind of tops it up a little bit. And he's like, there is no good news. Guys, you remember a while ago I was talking about that stuff has to be moved out of some of the storage buildings for the church down here in preparation for building a new parish hall and classrooms and residence and things like that. It's been a long-term project, and a lot of money's been raised over the years for that project. But to clear everything out, you need to put it underneath of some type of all-weather cover, and they had a tent that they put up. One of those vinyl tents, a very good duty one, and I helped carry stuff down there, pianos, all kinds of unbelievable, man. The things that were in there, books, statuary, all types of stuff, and then it's like, well, unfortunately somebody lit fire to the tent. I know. I tell you what, I mean, it's just like, wow, it's just, the hits never end down here. So evidently some of the really old books got burned up in things, scriptural texts and other very old and very cherished things within the church got burned up in that fire. I'm not going to go down today, but I will do a video when I get down there and show it. I guess I'm gonna have to tarp that up for. For reasons of keeping the. I don't know. I don't even want to think about that right now. I've got to change the plastic out that somebody tagged it with awful words, and then somebody wiped it off and it hazed all the plastic, and it really looks terrible. But. Yeah, so I think that's going to be the program, to try to get that re-secured somehow with tarping or something to get that protected. Because there's a lot of stuff that's sitting under there, and the demolition is going to begin on November 1st. So it's going to be quite a while before this stuff is placed back in its new home. So I guess I was going to say shocked, but I'm not. Not really shocked, because this is really like Fort Apache down here in this particular area, and it'd be easy to turn your back on this and say it's just not worth it at the end of the day. It's just too terrible. The drug use is just too awful, and people showing up with hardly any clothes on to eat and things like that. And this is it. I mean, this is literally the end of the line for people. So it's like, if not here, then where? So it's got to continue with the mission down here. And many of you have been very, very helpful, and very kind. Sometimes even a kind word of encouragement is nice. I see Father sometimes, and I sense he's getting a little down at the mouth. He was physically assaulted and punched a couple weeks ago, and almost knocked out. Sometimes an encouraging word is really a nice thing to say. Hey, you know what? I get what you're doing. People have always said, why do you gravitate down there towards that? Because I've never seen anything like this in my life. I've never seen dedication like I've seen down here. I've never seen a mission like I've seen. never seen a mission like this before in my life. And it is truly, it's humbling. It really is humbling. When you think about the order of priorities in life and things like that. So no matter what it takes, I'm going to get that straightened out. I'm not going to be able to address that until tomorrow. Geez, you wish you didn't have to do this. Wish you didn't have to do this kind of thing, but I don't know. It's too late to turn back now. That's all I know. So onward and upwards, and laying the groundwork for our third annual food fundraiser for the month of November, and many people have supported throughout the year with gifts of food donation. This is the one time a year we're trying to build a huge, well, as big as possible, some type of bulwark of funding, because I've applied for grants till I'm blue in the face, and these days it's a shame. It's almost like if you put the word church, any kind of church down, they're just automatically no. We don't, no. We don't want religious organizations. We don't want to donate to, no matter what you say you're doing or how open it is. No, we just, so it's been very frustrating for me. So thankfully we've had the support of people in here, other people throughout the years. So trying to set an ambitious goal starting November 1st. To try to get a little more. We've been able to purchase a lot of equipment through the kindness of people, freezer units, heater units for keeping food warm, additional pots and pans, shelving has been a big thing. So the support has been fantastic. People know exactly where it goes down. That's the other really nice thing. There's no wondering where your dollar goes or anything like that. So that'll be starting up November 1st. We'll wrap up before Thanksgiving. The fundraiser will continue the whole month of November, though, for people that can't be here for the final live stream down at the church, where we sit down and have a chance to interview Father Creer and tells you the realities of what's going on. Yeah, I've never seen anything like this in my life. I mean, there's other organizations, soup kitchens and things like that, but their services are very limited, their days are limited, and they're generally not as people that have been kicked out of programs for non-compliance, not keeping appointments, not having transportation, just people that are basically kind of out of their mind. And it's important we step in the breach and think about those people, because if you're like me, you believe there'll be an accounting one day. And, really, what we do for the less fortunate, I think, is really critical. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to split now and get to work, and I've got to go out to the plastic company and get this plastic replaced on the sign. It's been damaged, but. Have a good day, everybody, and I will see you later. Thumbs up are appreciated, and thanks so much for watching.